Hi everyone, this is Yulia here from YT channel. If you are a fan of this channel, it probably means that you're interested in business analysis. Perhaps you're just thinking of this career, or you are already a business analyst and looking for improve. Today I have a topic that is very important for anyone who is thinking of their career development. Where do you go from being a business analyst? Is there a path forward in terms of your career? And that topic is truly important because, the first few years of your career, you're focusing on moving on, perhaps from a junior to medium to senior positions, acquiring more skills, becoming more confident, working on larger projects. At some point, you reach a senior business analyst position. By the way, I have a video here, a recording of my webinar about how to become a senior business analyst. Check it out. But now that you've been a senior business analyst for a while, where can you go next? So today, this is what we will focus on. What are the potential paths forward for you? You shouldn't be feeling like you are in a dead end. Definitely not. Business analysis actually, because of its breadth of coverage, gives you so many opportunities to move forward in different directions. Okay? So first of all, let's take care of one important point. You don't necessarily have to become someone else. If you truly love business analysis, you can be a career business analyst. That is a very viable proposition. And in fact, from being a senior BA, you can become a lead business analyst on a project. So your growth will be based on the importance and the size of the projects where you're leading business analysis. Imagine working as a lead business analyst for up to 2-3 years on a major digital transformation, and even potentially managing a team of more junior analysts and coordinating with them. That's pretty challenging. You can also become a consultant business analyst, and that could be quite lucrative depending on your expertise. So there is no necessarily need to change and get a different position to continue developing your career. And by the way, some people who went into management sometimes, perhaps in the second half of the career, like to come back to business analysis because they enjoy it more. Perhaps they don't want the stress of managing projects or teams, but they really like business analysis. So that is totally viable for you to continue doing business analysis and just learn new industries or new areas, or perhaps new types of products if you are specializing in a certain software. That is a possibility. But what are the other possibilities that you have? Okay, so let's talk about product management. If you work as a business analyst on projects that develop new products, new solutions, you may either be working with a product owner, or you may even substitute for product owner. Some companies actually advertise positions called business analyst / product owner. In other cases, there would be a designated product owner on a project from business side, but business analysts will need to provide some extensive support and basically do part of the responsibilities of a product owner. So you definitely will be learning a lot, or supporting, or even doing this. So from business analysis, you can move into product ownership. You can then become a product manager and even program manager in terms of managing a line of business. So the titles may change. Maybe it's going to be line of business director, right? Director in small business insurance, or director in medium insurance, or director for a specific banking product. But the point is that at some point there is someone managing the direction of a major product or product portfolio, including the long-term goals, the strategy, the marketing strategies for promoting this product, thinking about the major features to stay competitive on the market and to disrupt the market, and so on. So in product development area, there's lots and lots of room to move and grow if that's what you are interested in. Okay, so in that area, you may need to get involved with marketing team and sales team and customer services, and understand market research, and also financial aspects, because you might be need to be responsible for return on investment from product development initiatives, etc. Next direction is more related to managing projects. Okay, and we all know, if you've been business analyst for a while, you know that business analysts often are the first choice to fill in for project manager or a scrum master, because we're good at coordinating, we're good at communicating, we know how to run meetings efficiently. We usually know what's going on different parts of the project. When different tasks are happening, we know how they are supposed to connect and why they need to be done in certain sequence, because we understand the requirements, and we of course then also understand the different components of design and how they are getting developed. So we are involved in the project, and you could develop into a project manager if that's what you're interested in. And of course, from project management, you can move into portfolio management, which means managing multiple projects, a portfolio of projects. It could be, say, 10, 20, 30 projects simultaneously, and then eventually to positions like program director, etc. So this direction requires that you are also getting involved into the financial side of running projects and supporting portfolios. So you'll be involved with budgeting, expense tracking, resource management, especially at the portfolio level. What are the different resources you have, how to assign them to different projects, do you have enough resources or not? So in this direction, you need to be more interested in that type of activity. And I do know some business analysts that say don't choose to become a project manager, even if the offer comes to them, just because they prefer being on the analysis side rather than project management side, and dealing with contracts and legal documents and financial accounting side of things. But again, if that's your cup of tea, that's another direction. Next, let's talk about business architecture. So that's one of the most natural ways for business analysts to develop, because as a business analyst, you already are focused on business needs and the solutions that address those needs and help business develop their capabilities. Business architects look at the same, but at the enterprise level. So if you are, for example, looking into understanding why did we select to do this project, what is really the major goal, how all these projects together will help our organization achieve its, say, 3-year goals or 5-year goals, or change its business model, that's where business architects come in. So, and this is, by the way, a career direction that I've explored in depth as well. For senior business analysis, you could become a business architect, and then again, if you're interested in architecture enough, perhaps enterprise architect, or if you're interested in analytics and data information architect, or if you have engineering background, solution architect, etc. So architecture function is another way to develop, and of course, depending on where is the place of this architecture function in organization, perhaps there is career growth, say, into director of enterprise architecture or manager of architecture team, and then up all the way to chief information officer. Next, and if you are interested in business architecture, I have a couple of articles and I'll be developing more videos, so check out those links. Next area is data and analytics. As business analysts, we naturally get involved with the data aspect, data requirements, creating data dictionary or supporting them, considering data mapping or data migration when we are doing digital transformation, understanding data quality because it actually impacts the product, it impacts our solution, and it creates defects when we have problems with data. So we do get involved, we do need to understand how data is managed. Often as BAs, we support data governance tasks, or maybe we are even part of the data governance committee or working group. If you are really enjoying it, and that's another area for you, either in strict data governance direction, for example, data steward, data governance manager, or data governance director, or into analytics direction where you may be more interested in becoming business intelligence analyst, analytics developer, analytics designer, and so on. So both of these can lead you into another vertical related to information and analytics, because organizations are looking to use their data more, to use more new capabilities such as machine learning, AI, develop more of these very sophisticated solutions that require a lot of data, require high quality data, and require in-depth understanding of the data. If you are interested in this direction, I do have a course, Data Management and Analytics Fundamentals, which is not only for business analysts, but really for anyone involved in these types of projects. Check out that course, check out some of my other videos, and of course there is so much material online that you can capitalize on. Another area that I do want to cover today, of course we cannot cover all of it, but another area is more of leadership. The previous potential path we discussed were more about different functions, so product ownership, project management, architecture, data and analytics. However, you can also become more of a leader, for example, a leader of a business analysis team, BA, team manager, manager of the business analysis center of excellence. Again, all depends on the organization. Does it have a large enough business analysis team to justify having a separate manager or not? Some companies may have 2 business analysts and others may have 200. So it really depends. However, if you like leading people, if you enjoy working with people, perhaps you've done a lot of like mentorship coaching as a senior BA, if you like training people, if you like dealing with various people issues, you could be a good candidate to become a leader of this team. And it takes special skill to be business analysis team lead and manager. From then on, of course, whatever part of organization is in charge of developing solutions, there's always a career path in terms of your development and promotion. For example, PMO director or director for business analysis, data and analytics, and all the way to managing solution development and information functions in the organization. Okay, so these are just a few. Each one of them will require that you capitalize on different skills that you have. So definitely you need to determine where are your strengths and what are you enjoying doing. Being a lead business analyst actually gives you that opportunity to test out these different types of activities, and you probably will feel what you could do more and what you could do without. Also, as a business analyst, because you get exposed to so many different functional areas, you could also change your career. For example, if you worked a lot in procurement area, there's nothing preventing you from going into the functional area of procurement and working there as a procurement analyst or manager and higher. The same goes with other areas. Sometimes business analysts get their first level of education from functions like finance, accounting, marketing, sales. They go into business analysis. At some point you could come back, but at a high level. You can also, if you have engineering background, computer science background, there's also the engineering side of things, cybersecurity and other areas where, again, with your knowledge and with your ability to learn fast and with your structured mind and analytical abilities, you could learn. Sometimes that career pivot really just happens because of that one project you've been on for so long. It gives you that opportunity to try something new and then pivot into it. Yet another way is you don't always have to grow within an organization in a corporate world. You could also start your own business if you're so inclined to become a consultant, to become a training coach, speaker, etc. And it really depends on your personal goals, professional goals, and how you like to work, and so on. So today's video just gives you exposure to a few of the potential career paths and hopefully gives you some food for thought to think of even more. Always remember to analyze your own areas of strengths and weaknesses, what you like to do, what is your background, what are the different projects you've done, what are the different types of software and solutions you were exposed to, and even what interesting senior professionals you worked with, because you can learn from them. You can get a mentor from these different areas, and working with them gives you a good feel for what it would be like if you chose that career path. So there is a lot of different opportunities, and this is one of the reasons why I love business analysis. There's so many possibilities from achieving that excellence in business analysis to move further into these different areas of product management, project and portfolio management, enterprise architecture, data governance, analytics, solution development, and various business functions. Explore and let me know what you think, and if you have taken that next step to pivot your career or move forward from your BA position, please let me know in the comments. I would be really curious to hear that. And let me know what other topics you're interested in. For those of you who are still working on their business analysis skills, check out our BA Mindset Mentorship Circle. We've had a very successful season, and we will start again in September. Again, I will provide information and link to the program in the comments. This is where you can learn more about being a really strong business analyst, and also will gain those skills that would allow you to further develop your career. That's it for this week. All the best, and I'll see you in the next video.